Amy Adams gives a Golden Globe-winning performance in our next film. She plays the painter Margaret Keane in this biographical drama. Keane had the credit for her work stolen by her husband, played by multiple Oscar winner Christoph Waltz. The popularity of her unique style catapulted her husband into the national spotlight in the 1950s while she turned out paintings from a locked room in their house. She soon decided that enough was enough and took him to court to settle the score. Kristen Ritter, Jason Schwartzman, and Terrence Stamp co-star in Big Eyes.
This is what it's come to, huh? You were the only living soul I can tell my secret to. I painted every single one of them. Every big eye. Me. And no one will ever know but you.
I can't believe that this is a true story. What this woman went through is maddening.
Back in the 60s, there were these paintings that took over the world, and they were called the Keanes, and they were these big-eyed, sad children. And everybody thought that this gregarious, charming guy on The Tonight Show named Walter was the painter. But the truth was that he had a wife who had locked herself in the back of the house, and she was really painting the whole time. And the reason she was painting these kids sad is because she was sad.
I was actually putting my own feelings into that child I was painting.
For 10 years, he's in the magazines, and he's on the TV shows, and he was opening galleries, and he was printing posters, and they were really just taking over the world.
Christ, it's a movement.
And the movie is about her learning to stand up for herself.
A poet once said, "The eyes are the windows of the soul."
That's why I paint them so big. I've always done it that way.
Walter,
Baby, what are you doing here?
why are you lying?
And action.
Tim Burton is awesome. He has this ability to just be patient. He's such a creative person, such an artist.
That was scary. So halfway through that, come up to him there.
You know, Tim is not so much interested in showing you that he's Tim Burton. He is interested in making this movie, and that's how we work.
You failed me with that painting.
Christoph, he's fantastic. It's so hard to cast someone that can be menacing and charming at the same time within like 10 seconds of dialogue. Maybe I could sign it myself.
That sounds a bit confusing, doesn't it? Keane means me.
And so you can be threatened and charmed at the same time, and you're not sure what just happened. When people ask me if I paint, I don't know how to answer, and it would be nice to have the pride of being able to say, that's mine.
Amy Adams is giving such an amazing performance in so many different colors.
She changes it up every scene, and she brings so much to it. It's like a masterclass, really. Watching her, it's like jazz.
When I saw her with the wig on, it was a shock. It was like seeing myself 50 years ago.
That's an outrageous statement!
My deepest feelings were, what is life all about? Why is there suffering?
Mom!
The child I was painting was asking those questions. Why?
You don't even know what the truth is!
She's able to really communicate emotion and convey the human experience.
So, who is the artist?
Tim Burton was the man behind the camera for Big Eyes. The talented director is the creative force behind great films like Edward Scissorhands and Big Fish. Next up for the visionary director is a live-action remake of Dumbo, and there are also rumors he might team up with Michael Keaton again for a Beetlejuice sequel.